And now it's time for Earth History with Ratchet.
Hello, and welcome to Earth's History with Ratchet. This is just a show where we cover most of your planet's history. I am your host, Ratchet from the planet Cybertron. Today's story is an extra credit project for Gregory's social studies class. The reason why, it will not tell. Today's story is the Atlantic world. The time was the early 1600s and early 1700s. The place was Africa, England, and colonial America. When the first English human settlers came to America at Jamestown, Virginia in 1607, they needed labor to grow tobacco. At first, they tried using indentured servants, but they were too difficult to control. Then they tried using Native Americans as slaves, but they kept dying of European diseases, or they escaped very easily. That's when they decided to use African slaves. They were cheap, immune to European diseases, they were used to the climate, and it was impossible for them to escape. They were brought to the American colonies on ships through the Atlantic world, a trade route between Europe, Africa, and the American settlements. They were sold to wealthy landowners for gold. However, they each had a different job in different colonies. In the southern colonies, they cultivated rice and indigo plants. Their population was a large, vast majority, and their culture was preserved. Another crop they harvested in the south was cotton. In fact, cotton was the most popular crop that they cultivated. In the New England colonies, they cultivated tobacco. Their population was the minority, and their culture blended with European culture due to extensive contact. In the middle colonies and some of New England, the work extremely varied. Some weren't even enslaved. However, their population was a tiny minority. So as you can clearly see, the Atlantic world was beneficial to Europeans, but disastrous to Native Americans and Africans. The Europeans gained wealth and sense of superiority. The Native Americans just lost land and got sick. And the African Americans lost their homes and freedom. That is all for today. We hope that Gregory's social studies teacher gives him a good grade for this extra credit. If you wish me to cover another topic of your history, leave a comment below. Thank you for joining us today. I hope to see you again real soon.
This has been Earth History with Ratchet.